I'm going to show you how to quickly make some homemade pumpkin carving tools. I hate spending money on sets. Just a little too expensive, and I go through them like crazy too. I broke 2 sets last season. So I've got a couple of cheap things here that I picked up at the hardware store. Very simply, and this will look exactly like what you would have bought, only it having a plastic end on it. These are jigsaw blades, jigsaw blades. And simply we're going to turn those into some good little carving tools. But along with that, if you want to get really intricate, you'll also want to pick up a package of coping saw blades. These are just much finer than the jigsaw blades, like you can see there. So why don't we start with these coping saw blades here, because they will actually take just a little bit more work than the jigsaw blades. Hang on. So here we are. We've got about, I don't know, almost 8 inches there of blade. Obviously it's got a little bit of flex to it, so we don't want that much when we're making the actual tool. So if you've got a pair of these lying around, they'll help you by just simply, say, finding close to the middle. You don't have to be exact by any means, but just snipping that in half here. Let's make sure you can get a view of that. Just pop that in half, and there we go. But we're going to add just something that will give us a little bit of extra grip on it. And of course, what's handier than duct tape? You can see how simple this is and how quick it's going. I'm just going to tear this into some finer strips for the time being and wrap that baby around there. Just kind of make your way up and down. You'll need to get in a little closer to see this. Just kind of make your way angled down and then angle your way back up. Again, we're not looking for pretty, we're looking for cheap. And like I say, you can just keep wrapping that around. How long has this taken us so far? About 45 seconds. These packages, by the way, these coping saw blades, I believe cost me $2.50, maybe $3. Exact same thing with these jigsaw blades. So cheap. Okay. And I'd go around that probably with 2 or 3 more pieces. But you can see we've got a nice little handle there for hanging onto while we're doing our cutting on the pumpkins. And this one I just made it, I don't know, a few minutes ago. It's got a slightly shorter blade on it, but I wrapped, say, 3 or 4 pieces. No, I think I only did 2 on here. And it was perfect. So literally, that's all it takes. And you can do the exact same thing then, of course, with your jigsaw blades. Just crack open that package. And simple as pie. We'll just do the same thing. We'll wrap around that thing as well a couple of times. And this blade is obviously much stiffer than the other one as well. So we're just basically, rather than connecting with a little bit of wood or connecting with some cork or something, which is likely going to slip off or slip out, we're just wrapping it with a little bit of duct tape. And there we go. Something nice to grip onto. And again, I'm not saying that it's looking pretty. I'm saying it's looking cheap, and it's going to do the trick for you in carving your pumpkins.